Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Fishing with Leo. Well, that's not my name, Jesus, but hey, what's going on, everybody? Fishing with Leo here. Leo is my name, if you don't know who I am. I have a YouTube channel where I started bass fishing literally in March of 24. March 22nd, 2024 to be exact. I want to say I started my fishing channel exactly on that date. Um, when I started this channel, I started with two broken down fishing rods that I had found in my previous career as a garbage guy, and I had fixed them. Since then, I've broken one, and my son took over one of the older ones because he likes that style Zebco that I was fishing with in the beginning of this channel, and we now go on family fishing trips. So, um, prior to giving that rod to my son and breaking the one on my father's birthday, I had already purchased and did research on supposedly the only rod and reel that you need to fish for bass, and it was an Abu Garcia, um, 7 foot medium heavy, um, Blue Max, medium heavy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Focus in, please. Focus in. It's not focusing in. Medium heavy, 7 foot medium with a 40-pound braid. I know it says 30 on the back, but they said you can fish any kind of heavy medium with a 40-pound braid and pretty much do any kind of fishing. Well, I found out that although this is a good rod, it's not my type of rod and reel. It's a little too stiff for me. I like a little bit more flex in it. And maybe I need to do more research, you know? Maybe this one's just not for me. But again, this is about the gear that I've purchased over the 3 months having this channel. And it's a rabbit hole. You can fall down a rabbit hole so fast and spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And yeah, get caught up in that, you know? Hold on here. So yeah, you can fall into a rabbit hole of purchasing all kinds of gear. But a little bit more. So about me. So I started the channel in March. We're out the end of May, beginning of June, and I was telling you about the Blue Mex. So I had purchased two other fishing rods: the Blue Mex Abu Garcia bait caster, and then I purchased the Lunker Hunt spinner rod 6/8 medium, and that right now is my favorite rod and reel. Um, go over the gear a little bit more in a second, but I didn't know anything about bass fishing when I started. You know what I'm saying? It had been 20 years since I fished any kind of fish. And prior to that 20 years, when I started fishing bass fishing, I had done passive fishing with my son as a little boy. And now my son's grown and he has a little boy. And now he's wanting to, my older son's wanting to get into fishing, and he's kind of taken interest into bass fishing. He's had a few luck a couple of times in some of the videos in the back, and he has a few nibbles. And at first, he was into the passive style, where you're trying to get a crop or sunfish or something on a bobber. But now he's getting into the lures and stuff. And my grandson, who's 5, is pretty good at casting a rod and reel, and he's wanting to change lures too now, but he's still so small that I'm afraid he's going to hook himself. But anyways, enough about my family. So we after 20 years I got into bass fishing, and now everybody's starting to get into it in my family. But I started this channel just out of fun and not knowing a single thing about bass. Um, and I want to thank my wife for that. I had gotten hurt several times, went through a bunch of several surgeries, and I was kind of just down on my luck, sitting at home watching TV, cleaning the house, doing things like that, and being bored, and saying to myself that I'm saving myself and my family money by me doing anything. But little did I know, I was kind of in a depression state, and saddened that my knee and my ankle got hurt, and then my other knee needed to be replaced, and then my other ankle got hurt. So my wife was like, go find something to do. And I decided to fish. I got those two junk rod and reels, went out fishing, enjoyed the day, I went and bought some worms at Bass Pro Shop, and they were the wrong worms. Those junk round and reels, I didn't even know what test line was on there. They had small hooks, and so I started doing research, and I started the channel. So after that, I bought several pieces of equipment. Like I said, I passed on the one broke junk rod and reel and passed the other one on to my son. But with that, I started buying worms and kits and things to learn to bass fish. And I've come to find out after spending tons of money that I really like speed fishing. I like, you know, spinners with chasers and top water and all that. Not saying I don't like finesse, because I do. I like both, but you can do kind of a finesse style fishing with a spinner. Where's my spinner? So this is my favorite spinner right here with a clear chartreuse color paddle tail. This isn't the exact one that I caught all my fish with, but up to this point, I've caught about what, 7 bass, 8 bass, one catfish, all with this type of spinner with a shad chaser. Not this exact one, but it was a shad color with a shad paddle tail. So, with that being said, that's my favorite lure. I already told you my favorite rod. You know what? I encourage everybody to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have something cool to say, good. I'll get back to you. I'll be more than happy to chat with you via YouTube, DM, and maybe we can help each other out if you need any kind of help. I've done a lot of research up to the 3 months. All right, so here we go. Knowing anything about fishing after doing a couple of finesse style techniques, I decided to go out and buy these spinners. Now, these spinners are easily my favorite. They're from Fisherman, ex Fisherman, 1/8 ounce. That's kind of what they look like. I believe there was a pack of 6 of them in there. I'm down to like 2. I'm gonna have to rebuy these. These are my favorite spinners at the moment, and that cost was like 17 bucks. Then I needed fishing line, so I went out and I bought that Reaction Mono originally for the first junk rod and reels, 20 pounds. I didn't like the color, it was the wrong poundage, but I have it as backup for, if I need it for any of the rod and reels. Then I bought the Abu Garcia and I needed 40-pound braid, so I went and bought that Reaction Tech 40-pound braid, yellow, high vis. Love it, works good, had no problems with it. Again, I fish heavier stuff on that Abu Garcia, so 40 pounds suffices. And all the research I did, that's what they said to put on that. That was $9.99. This one was $10.99. Then I went and bought the 15-pound braid for my spinner, blue. That one is what, $9.99 as well. Then I needed uh, leader lines. So I got monofilament 8-pound for a leader line, and or the P line fluorocare fluorocarbon 8-pound, and that was 20 bucks. The Berkeley was 20 bucks, and the P line was 8.69. Now, real quick, fishing line can get really expensive, and it doesn't matter what brand, what kind, what type. Fishing line can be 8 bucks to 100 or more. Okay, so just letting you know, I try to keep it cheap. I try to find stuff I like and I try to stick with it. Okay, so that's fishing line. Then I needed weights, so I went about these kind of weights, um and they were like, I don't know, $6 or something. $8 assortment. I can't seem to find them online anymore. But yeah, they came with, 1/8 ounce all the way down to 3/4. And I normally use just an 1/8 ounce. So these other ones are just chilling in the bag. So then I went and bought these Rockstar fishing lures. Oh Lord, what did I do with them? Oh, right here. I bought these Rockstar fishing lures because somebody said on a video that bass like flies as well. And you can double up on trout with these. So I got them and I started fishing with them. One's missing somewhere in my other tackle box. And really haven't caught anything on them. Not a horrible lure, like it. Just haven't really caught anything on them. 21.90 was spent on that though. Great lures. They look real. I mean, handmade. Then I needed to get some clips and some spindle clips. I don't know if you can see them in there because the way I was fishing, I didn't want my line twisting or tangling up. And I got this from Amy Sports on Amazon. And I want to say these were like $8. Then I needed some new clips, and I got these fancy new style clips. I really didn't like them from Amy Sports. I don't know if you can really see what they look like. I don't know how to work them. I can't seem to get my hook or anything on there. So I ended up buying another set of clips. Old school, small, that type. And again, these were like between $8 and $10. So then I decided I wanted to learn how to do stuff with like a chatterbait. Oh no, I need more room for worms. All the worms I bought and stuff. So I went out and bought this Z-Man bag. Now the Z-Man bag's a nice bag, but in the picture it had all kinds of lures and stuff, and because I didn't have anything, I got so excited. I'm like, $50? That's a good deal with all that stuff in the bag. Well, come to find out, it was just $50 just for the bag. Here's the bag. It's got a lot of room to put plastic assortment of stuff in it like this, you know. And it did not come with anything. It was an empty bag, $50. Now, Z-Man, great bag. Sorry, but I'm being honest. This bag's not worth $50 by itself, in my opinion. If you would have put some stuff in it, I would have been much happier customer. Now, after that, I decided to uh assortments of weights. Assortments. I bought all different kinds of weights. So I bought these from Japan. It's for what is it called? A free shot. It's where this weight slides up and down the line and the worm suspends up and then you kind of jerk it, but the weight stays down on the bottom. So about $50 worth of weights, if not maybe a little less. Then I bought this kit. Oh, the Wacky Rig kit. So I bought a Wacky Rig kit, and from Amazon. It came with this card from Harmony. Tells you how to fish it, how to work it, pre-spawn, spawn, summer, fall, how to rig it. Right? I didn't know how to do any of that, so it comes with some worms and some hooks, and that was what 17.59. Yeah, 17.59. Same company. I went and bought uh what was it? The Ned rigs. I went and bought the Ned rigs from the same company. Comes with a card, right? Tells you how to fish it summer, spring, fall, winter, all that. Sorry, jumbling stuff. Um, Came with the hooks. Came with the worms. Tells you how to do everything summer, spring, and fall. Good starter kit, right? If you don't know anything about fishing a Ned rig, good starter kit. Then I wanted to learn how to work a chatterbait. So I bought a chatterbait bundle from Harmony. Again, it came with Z-Man stuff, information on the inside, paddle tails, chasers, and I believe it was, sorry, this one right here. Um, Still kind of learning how to use these things. Um, but let me scoot back a little bit. The wacky rig kit was like $18. Then the Ned rig kit was like $15. This chatterbait with Z-Man 3/8 ounce with the tails, it all comes together in a kit, 15.19. Okay, and then I wanted to learn how to fish with uh top water. But again, I didn't know nothing about the season or anything, and I bought these guys right here, these poppers from True Send, and they were like $20. It came like with a pack of 5 different colors. I've lost like 3 of them already. And uh then I bought these drop shots because I didn't know how to do drop shots. I couldn't remember how, and I wanted to, look at one versus just watching a video. So I bought this, and these were like $9.99. Right. Then I bought these Texas rig things here because again, same thing. Didn't know how to remember how to do them, and that one was $9.99. And they're from X-Men Fishman, X Fishman. Um. So yeah, so I told you about all the ball bearings, swivels, and all that. Those were like $8.99, 13.99. This Texas rig thing that we're looking at now from X Fishman was $9.99. Then I wanted to get the Cast King cutthroat scissors because I got tired of using clippers. So I went and got this. Now right now the neck part isn't on there. It comes with a little cover that you can put around your neck. Good scissors. Have no complaints. They were like $6.99. Then I needed pliers because I hooked my finger one time, but since I got the pliers, I seem to be getting the hooks out pretty good. And that was what, $19.99. I told you about the Lunker Hunt fishing rod already. Then I wanted to do some more chatterbait stuff, so I went and bought the Z-Man crawl. This guy right here. I got this trailer from the original one I bought, and that one was 20 something bucks. And then, assortment of hooks, man. Assortment of hooks. Wacky hooks, Ned rig hooks, uh, curved hooks, bent hooks, straight shanked hooks. Uh, all right here. Like, look, like all different kinds, right? Where you screw the worm on, hooks for frogs, weighted hooks, not weighted hooks, about 20, 30 bucks. I don't know, maybe 50 depending, because I got another one over here, a different kind of hooks, assortments, and then you need worms. So I went out and bought a 30 pack of Yum Dingers, 30 bucks. 30 bucks, right? Then let's see. Uh Oh, my flukes, my favorite flukes. I don't know where they are. Oh, right here. So I went and bought flukes to use for my trailers on my spinners because I was watching a video and a guy said, add a trailer to your spinner. And that seems to be working. This color, Zoom Bait Junior Fluke with whatever color spinner I've used so far caught me all my fish. So I mean, you can go down a rabbit hole and spend tons and tons of money not knowing what to do like I did, or you can do better research on what you want to learn and save yourself some money on the back end. But it's not like I'm not using any of this stuff because I am. I mean, I've went through pretty much every set type of worm that I bought. There's a couple of new packs on the bed here, but um I'm replenishing some of the ones. Like I had blue Sixth Sense, and then I had Zoom. No, Yumdinger blue ones too, and I went through those. I'm working with what I have now. I haven't spent any more money to buy any other stuff. But then I went and bought this wacky rig, kit too. This came with a kit, another 20 bucks. So, just take your time picking out things, doing some research. Don't waste money on things. A lot of these videos out here, they're trying to get you to buy stuff, like my video right now. I'm not associated with any of these companies. I'm not an affiliate. I'm an Amazon associate. But I'm not trying to mislead you. I'm not saying they are either. Just it's a business, and you like watching our videos. We have to find ways to make money to continue to fish and buy more gear, right? So if you do buy anything from down below, I do get a commission. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I would appreciate if you do buy something. And for those that do, thank you very much. And for those that just click on it to get some information, thank you for watching the video. Now, I bought some top water stuff. I bought this top water, and I caught a bass on it the other day. I lost not this one specifically, this little guy. Same, pretty much the same thing, just smaller. Caught a pretty good sized bass. I lost a hook to a tree and a hat battle, and I got to replace the hook. But all assortments of top water. Each one of these are like anywhere between 5, 10, maybe even 15 bucks, depending on if they come in a pack or not. Top water frog. I think I bought a packet of these. It was a red one, a blue one, a green one, a black one. 25 bucks, right? So, anyway, so this right here, let me close this. This right here is the case that goes into the bag that I bought, and they work awesome. Pretty good boxes. They're not leak proof or anything. That's why I decided to buy that Z-Man bag. I was hoping it had all the lures and worms in it. I ended up not having the worms, but the bag comes in pretty handy for all these little packets right here. Okay? So grand total, in the end, grand total. This is a 16-minute video. I wanted it to keep it under 8, but grand total so far that I've spent to keep my channel going has been 650 bucks and 29 cents. And I still have to replace some stuff. And some of this stuff I ain't even used yet, right? Like I told you, my favorite thing so far is the spinner with a shad. I can't find it. Right here. This thing right here is my favorite thing. These spinners, these mini spinners from that company, Ex Fisherman. And I will be buying another pack to replace the ones that I've already lost to trees or logs or rocks. But I fish this every time I go out. It's my confident lure, just like that lunker hunt right now is my confident rod and reel. And you're going to get like that. You're going to get like that once you start buying things. But if you can figure out how to not waste money on things like this and learn how to do a drop shot and buy the assortment of clips and then the little weights separate and the hooks, and then obviously you probably already have line, you can probably not spend 10 bucks on this. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Texas rigs, which I just dropped. Sorry. Same thing with these. So, you know, you can learn how to do this. Buy the weights, buy the little eyes, buy the hooks, buy these little swivels, and then you can start doing them on your own, which I'm starting to do now. So, other than that, man, that's about it. Oh, one extra bonus. I bought these things, these Bass Mafia shallow, pretty awesome lures. I like how they work. I like how they look. I just haven't seemed to catch anything on it. I already lost a shad one, and I think what happened was my leader line got caught up in the top ring of the rod, and it just snapped the line. A bad tie, rookie. I'm still learning how to tie leader lines, even though I know which one's the best, the polymer knot for the hooks and tying a polymer knot to this, and and then you can do the double uni knot to tie leader lines, which that's a rookie knot, and so on and so forth. Learn what you need to learn to get what you're going to do, and you're going to lose some things, right? I've lost about 50 bucks worth of stuff so far in 3 months, learning how to do things, learning from mistakes, getting better. But I busted my skunk. I'm off my skunk. Today I went out for a little bit before the storm came in, and I didn't catch anything. But that little river that I live by with the little pond that's off of it, it's a rough spot to fish. I caught what was it, a red eye? What do y'all call them? Rock bass. I caught a rock bass there. Anyway, so yeah, the end of this video is I've spent a total of $650.29 to start my YouTube channel up to this point. That doesn't include the phone I already have that I'm filming on, and a tripod that I had previously from doing family videos. It doesn't include the mic that I'm wearing, because that's a whole separate video. That's tech stuff, and I'm not getting into that. I'm just talking about all this bass fishing stuff, all this stuff that I bought to start my channel, with the exception of tech stuff. Okay? So, you all have a blessed and safe day. And remember, if you click on the link down below, you'll be supporting my channel, and I appreciate it. And I will get a small commission from that. And if you don't, I'm okay with that as well. If you learn something from this, I'm happy to help. More than happy to communicate and go back and forth on techniques and learning things with each other. I'm an older guy. I have a lot of patience. I also don't have a lot of patience. But anyways, that's just a joke. Um, I hope to see you guys one day out there. Somebody reach out to me. Dude, this video is horrible. Anyways, yeah, that's about it, bro. Hey, remember when you guys are out there fishing and pick up a handful of garbage? Take care. Be safe. Be blessed. Catch y'all soon. Later.